I need to find out what's going on from an agent's perspective
Sure.
with all this that's going on, like coronavirus. Like, how are you? I mean, how are you doing? The kids are home, I saw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, we're actually in Westchester. We're in like the news, man. One of like we were the first ones to get called to have like a voluntary quarantine. I think about
Wow.
10 minutes from me, they had a guy that was traveling and he was in China, came back, and then got like 50 people infected. So there's a mile radius about 10 minutes from me that it's like the National Guard was called in. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
you're going through something worse than the rest of the country is going through.
If you look on the news enough, you'll see Westchester County.
Well, I hear Rochelle, New
Mm-hmm.
Rochelle. Is it New Rochelle? Is that where you
Uh-huh.
are?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
10 minutes from me.
Okay, that makes sense. So I was just curious, like from an agent's perspective. So I wanted to make prospecting today. I wanted to make you my first interview because I know you are a hardworking agent. You've got a following, and I want to reach more people with an idea of like, how do you keep sane? How do you keep the right mindset? What does
Yeah.
business look like for you in this current environment?
Well, I don't know yet. So, the way, I mean, today was like Friday is when everything hit the fan.
Yeah.
Once we got called a national emergency. So from there, I don't work the weekends. Last night was the first time that I've ever woken up or I've ever went to bed and woken up being like, what am I going to do tomorrow?
Wow.
And I'm like, I got to do my job. Why? Just
Yeah.
because everything else is changing around me, why should I change? Of course, with some minor tweaks. I normally start calling at 8 o'clock in the morning. I decided to call at 9 today. So, and I got amazing responses. Just the responses. I'm shocked by how pleasant people were and how many people answered the phone. It was mind-boggling.
Do you think they're just like, people are just kind of like, life is just so crazy right now that it's kind of nice to connect with another human being since I can't leave my home?
Yeah,
Like
someone,
picking up the
someone
phone and want to chat with you?
hi, how you doing? Let's talk for the next 37 minutes. Um,
Yeah.
I, I think and I hope this is right. I'm not a political guy whatsoever.
Hmm.
Yet there are certain times within that I've been alive in my country, 9/11, for example,
Hmm.
where something happens and it affects everybody and it brings everybody together. I think this, regardless of your political opinion or political climate or what it is, this is one of these things that can either bring our country together or it can kind of tear us apart. And I think,
Yeah.
at least from what I noticed today, from the little, and like I said, I get out in public a little bit because otherwise I go crazy. You know,
Right, right.
is that people were very pleasant, and anybody that I spoke with today, if it was a follow up, it was a client, it was a past client, it was another agent, it was a broker, everybody was so pleasant because I think we've taken, at least from what I see, is as opposed to hanging up on somebody, you say be well, just because we hope you are well. I don't. I mean, I hope that makes sense.
I love that. I love hearing that. And that's why I kind of want to get out there and talk to powerful agents like you. So, what is your mindset right now, Aaron? What would you recommend agents' mindset be to weather this storm?
I mean, I have bad anxiety. That's something that I have in general. But I'm not letting my mind go there right now because there's too many minds that are going. So the moment that I see it start to, you got to grab that, shut it down, throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Because me freaking out about whether these 3 closings are going to happen this week, or is this person going to talk to me, or is this one going to want to still buy, or is this one going to sell? I can't do anything to control it. Typically, you can, but there's so many factors that are out of our control right now that we just got to roll with everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you doing to secure your business right now? Like, do you have a mindset of, okay, all I can control is I need to go out and find 3 buyers in the next month. And that's good enough for me right now. Like, how are you controlling your own business?
3 hours of lead, 2 to 3 hours of lead generation per day. That's it. That's
Okay.
it. Because I've got to be home. Like now, I'm not going to be running on appointments. I'm not going to be doing BS work because I got to come home because my wife is stuck home with 3 kids right now. Young one. We got young kids. And I can't do that to her. So I've got to be home in the afternoons. So it's get in, get my job done, boom, boom, easy, done, boom, ready to go.
Are you finding that with the interest rates coming down, the slashing of the interest rates? I think I read something in a stimulus package that there was going to be some mortgage security backing that's going to be happening. Are you finding that that's creating a calmness in the market? Like are buyers still willing to talk to you about potential real estate opportunities? Are the opportunities really great right now because of what's happening?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a great time to buy. It's a great time to sell. Yet you have factors that are coming into play that, like I always say, just because it's the right time to do something doesn't mean it's the right time for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't push anybody into doing anything. Not right now. Not you don't sell people. You should, it's like you just have to be compassionate is the best way to put it. So don't sell. Be compassionate. But as what I'm seeing right now, business as usual.
Okay, I
Almost,
love
almost
you know,
business as usual.
I love hearing that, and I love hearing that people are so open and friendly when you talk to them on the phone, because I haven't heard that yet with agents. So I think the message is something along the lines of, hey, don't be afraid to call people. They're actually more willing to pick up the phone and talk to you now that they're in complete, what are we're all what are they calling it? We're all
Self-quarantine.
self-quarantining. That's right. So that might be a kind of a silver lining in this, is that people are going to get on the phone and actually chat with you and give you the time of day and be kind, like you said.
You would hope so, but I mean, like you said, I've done it for 2 hours. That's all I got in today. My experience of 2 hours, you may come to me in a week, and I may want to, punch somebody in the face. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to say I don't have a choice. I don't want to say I don't have a choice, because you always have a choice. There's always a choice that you have. There's a choice to go left, right, up, or down.
Yeah.
And with what I'm doing, I don't have a choice. I feed my family based upon these activities and this money here.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay. So what is your overwhelming message that you want to leave with agents that are going to view this?
Just, I was on a call today with the owner of Vulcan 7, who hopped on a call with us. And he said, as long as you're kind and you come from contribution, people are going to appreciate it. And it's just be kind to people. We forget how to treat one another until really, really things happen. So let's remember how to treat one another, and it will, knock on wood, something really good can come from something really, really bad.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's the perfect message for today, and that's why I wanted to reach out to you, Aaron. So thank you for joining Prospecting Today on the podcast. You're so fantastic, and we love your message of positivity.